Hi YouTube, my name is Ojama Garrett, and I just want to make a video answering a question, and that question is Wayward worth playing in 2024? You may not have heard of Wayward. Wayward is a survival roguelike top-down turn-based slash real-time strategy survival sandbox RPG. I know it's a lot of things, but it is a really cute game. It's a nice pixelated game with a lot of mechanics, and the short answer is yes, I would play Wayward in 2024. I do own it, and I play it every once in a while, and I got this channel for it, so that I can kind of hopefully get myself into playing it more because the channel's there and I need to make content. But so I'm using it as a little motivator to play more of the games I haven't been really playing. But it is a really fun game. It's really the best thing about it is that it is very survival. It's very hardcore. But it starts off nice and whatever, and there's a tutorial and it shows you all these nice things. But the best part about it, my favorite thing about Wayward, is that it's turn-based. Being turn-based, it seems kind of slow. You're like, oh my god, it's not real time. I've only played real-time games, but it's like a really nice change of pace because when you are sitting there and you are being chased down by some snake or some like ghost, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck do I do? It's really a nice change of pace because you can just stop and stare at the screen and wait for yourself to calm down and not worry about dying because you're like, okay, you look at the map, you can take as much time as you need, and the game just waits for you. That's really awesome. I think the crafting in the game is really cool. I really like the idea where you like break a tree down and the tree gives you all of its raw materials as close to real life as possible. You know, like when you go out, like imagine going out into the woods and you see a tree and you're like, I need to harvest resources. The tree's got leaves, it's got branches, it's got twigs, it's got sticks, it's got logs, it's got all of the above, whatever fruits on it, whatever seeds are on it. You get all that from Wayward. You chop, 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 get all that down, and then you can disassemble things to break them down into more base raw materials, and then use those raw materials to produce different things because they all have different uses and stuff like that. And I really like the complexity of the basic raw materials. Oh, I really like the top down. I think the pixelated art is really cool. I like the idea of it being like a roguelike so that you save progress over when you come back into the game or stuff like that. There's also like a casual mode and there's like a multiplayer mode now, and you can play in real time if you really want to play, but it's just a really nice laid back game. I don't remember what the price of it is now. Maybe I should have had that before I started this, but I'm just kind of firing from the hip. And it's just a fun game. I played it with my girlfriend. We played for a while. We were just figuring the game out and just how to like the basics of like that's part of the fun of survival games is like figuring out how you're supposed to survive. Like they're all the same. Obviously, you're supposed to get food and water and stuff like that, but they all have a little bit different ways about how you go about getting that stuff. So like in Wayward, for water, you can find fresh water, but you gotta boil it, which is kind of normal. But then like after you run out of all the fresh water, one of the things you have to do is one of the problems now you have to solve is like how am I gonna get water now? Like so you can build like a desalination station later in the game, or you can get like I forget what other methods. That was the only one I was able to get. Um, Maybe there's like wells and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure, but just the little nuances and differences in the games and what they make you do to survive, like killing animals, and then balancing killing animals with the karma effect. Because like if you kill too many animals or you do too many things that are considered spirit or like naturally negative and positive karma, it affects how the game progresses. So that's really interesting mechanic to add. And it has like I never really got too far in the game because I suck and it was too hardcore for me and there wasn't really a tutorial back then, so I just kind of keep dying and figuring it out. But there is like dungeons with like different stuff. Like I said, I never got too far, so but was under the impression there was like magical gear or something along the lines of that. And it was just really cool. I liked the whole sailing aspect. So like your starter island was like it had a bunch of stuff, but then you could sail to other islands and there's sharks and I don't know. It's a really good game. I think that you should give it a shot, and I think that it is worth playing in 2024 for a lot of different reasons. And that is pretty much my video on why I think that you should play Wayward in 2024. And if you like this, please subscribe, like, share, comment what you want to see. If this is something people are interested in, I'm not too sure what the channel should be because I'm trying to again serve the viewer. But see you next time. I really appreciate it.